All right, in this video, we're going to talk about how to create a new course. Now, let's say right here, you are in the dashboard. You go to new course, click on it. And once you click on it, it will open a page for creating a new course. All right. So in the basics, you're going to enter the new course, and it has to be the name of the name of your student. For example, let's call it test. Okay. Later, before the end, you have to change the name into A1, A2, whatever the student was learning, because this title will be written on the certificate. You can enter a description if you want, and the difficulty level here, let's say beginner, intermediate, expert, those are not very important. Public course will make the course free for everyone. Everyone will be entered, so we don't recommend you clicking on this. Now, moving to the content drip, if you want the content, the curriculum to be visible or to be available for the students after a prerequisites or let's say sequentially or whatever after a date, a specific date, you can choose here. So you can say schedule course content by date. So you can click a date or choose a date, or available after X days from enrollment. So let's say a student has enrolled, those will be available after 3 or 4 days, whatever you choose. Content available sequentially, so they will be available after each other. Whenever the student finishes, for example, number 1, number 2 will be available. Prerequisites means, for example, let's say we have the 3 achievement tests. Achievement test 3 will not be available until the student completes achievement test 2. And you can click on none if you don't need anything. As for enrollment, you can check the maximum students or write the maximum students that can enroll. But since our courses are only private, so you can only put 1. So no other students are able to enroll to your course. The visibility here, you can check public, password protected, or private. We have talked about this in previous videos. If it's public, everyone can join. Password protected, only students who have password can join. And the private is the only student who has to enter can join. Now here you can schedule the course whenever it starts, whenever you want it to start, but this is not a very important feature since you start it immediately. You can enter a featured image, and we recommend to put your logo, the logo that you have your name on it. And the intro video is not very important. Categories are not very important. Here, you can add another instructor. So if you have another teacher that's going to use this course also, you can add it from here. Okay, so for example, I'm going to add also myself, let's say. Going to curriculum, this is what will appear for you. Okay, it's empty, blank. So the first thing we're going to do is add a topic. You're going to name the topic, let's say lesson 1. You can add a summary and click OK. So once you do that, you can upload lessons, quiz, and assignment. So the lesson is not very important to upload because it does nothing actually. The quiz and the assignment are very important. Now you can create your own quiz and assignments, or you can upload the quizzes from the pre-made quizzes. So if you want to do your own quiz, your own questions, click on quiz. You can enter the title. Okay, so let's say lesson 1, and add a summary. It's not very important. So as for questions, we have the true or false question. So you can enter the question here, choose true or false, and you can also change their position. Okay, and you can enter an answer explanation. Why is it this, if you want, and you can add the points of questions, either their answer is required or not, and display points, so the students can see how many points for each student, for each question. Then we have the multiple choice. Okay, you add a question. Okay, and you can check for the first one, the second one, and the third one, for example. You don't forget to click OK, and you choose which one is correct. So this one is correct, for example. Multiple correct answers lets you choose 2 answers correct, 2 or more. Okay, answer required, randomized choices. For example, this is ABC, so A will be at the end. It will randomize it automatically for each student. And points and display points, we have talked about it before. Then we will go to open-ended essay. So here you can let them write an essay, okay, no matter how long it is. Okay, so it can go up for 5,000 characters and you can increase that number. The same thing goes for here. Fill in the blanks. Now here you can add a question. Okay, when you want to fill in the blank, you have to put a sentence here. For example, this is a, you put this one here, dash. Okay, and we will add test here. So this is how it will appear. This is a dash, and the correct answer is test. Okay. Then we are going to move to short answers. It's similar to long answers, and essay, but for a short answer. Then we have the matching to match two things, for example. So question A, this is a test. Let's say like this. Okay, so people will have to students will have to match a test to this is, for example, let's say. And here you can image matching. So if you have an image, you want to upload an image plus writings, you can upload it here. And the other things we have talked about them before. Image answering is the same thing. Ordering, okay, you can order from A to Z, for example. The student has to order the answers. Okay, let's say here we have 1, 2, 3, and they will appear randomized. He has to put them 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. These are the questions if you want to make your own exam. And going to settings, you can set the time limit for the exam or for the homework. Okay, either it's seconds, minutes, hours, days, and weeks. Hide the quiz time if you don't want your students to see how much time left for them. As a feedback mode, you can click on retry, reveal mode, or default. Retry means they are able to retry the quiz, to do the quiz again if they fail. Okay, and you can here set how many attempts they are allowed to do, for example. For quizzes, we only allow one attempt. The other homework, it's up to you, 3, 4, up to 10. Passing grade, we always recommend putting it in 60%. As for max questions allowed to answer, always put it 0. Okay, 0. Why? If you put 5, if you have 10 questions and you put 5, each student will have 5 questions, 5 different questions. No two students will have the same 5 questions, okay? So the system automatically will give 5 questions for each student if you have 10 questions, let's say. But if you put 0, all the questions you wrote will appear to the student. And because we're giving private courses, not general courses, so it's better to put 0. As for advanced settings, quiz auto start, we don't recommend you to put it, because once the student click on the quiz, it will start automatically, and if he wasn't ready, the attempt will be gone. As a question layout, always click this, questions below each other, okay? Because this is the best layout for the questions. And here, make ascending, the question order ascending from 1 to 10. Set the character limit. You can say 200 for short answers, 200, 500, and for long answers up to 5,000 and 10,000, no matter what. And then you can click save. So this is for homework, okay? Sorry, for quizzes, if you want to make your own quiz. And as for assignments, you can here click the assignment title, say test, and you can click the content. Upload attachment. If you want to show something for the students in this assignment, you can upload something so the students can see it. You can put the time limits, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, etc. Set deadline. You can set a deadline. For example, after 2 weeks of this of the starting date, it will close immediately. Okay, once they start, or once you upload it. If you unclick this, once you upload the assignment, the time will start, and this is the recommended one. Total points, minimum pass points, file upload limit, how many files they can upload, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Maximum file size limit, 2 mega. You can put it up to 5 megabytes, but do not put more than that because it will slow the website. Okay. You see, we have a lot of students. If each student upload 2 or more files more than 5 megabytes, the website will be slowed down. Allow assignment resubmissions. They can resubmit the assignment if they fail, and you can allow it or not. It's up to you. Then click Save. Now, once you're done here, this is the assignment and the quiz are done, as you can see. Lesson 1, this is the quiz and the test. If you don't want any of these and you want to choose one of the pre-made homework and exams, you just click on these 3 dots and import quiz. Once you write it here, you go to the homework you want to choose and click on it, and it will be uploaded immediately, automatically, as you can see. It's now uploaded. Quiz imported successfully, and there it is. Okay, 37 questions. This is how to use the curriculum for homework and tests. Now, going to additional, you can write here the overview of your website, of your homework, but it's not very important. Here, the total course duration is important. You can select, for example, 12 hours. Since we have 8, 12, and 20, you can select them here. And the templates, these are certificates. These are the certificates we have, okay? Those are the pre-made certificates from the platform itself, not us, okay? What the certificate that we use, always go to custom certificate and click on this one, okay? This is a preview of our certificate. This is how it looks like. And they will be able to download the certificate immediately. They have the student name, the course title, the time. That's why I told you to correct the course title before the end of the exam or before the student takes the certificate. And it has the certificate ID. So without this ID, we do not accept certificates. That's how they won't be able to copy our certificate without our permission. After you finish everything, you can just click publish and it will be published, or save as draft if you just want it as a draft and you will control it later. And by the way, you have here a notebook. You can write anything you want here for later use. This is everything about how to build a course. So once you click on publish, you can see that it is published and it will immediately redirect you to your courses, as you can see. All right. So here is our course. It has 12 hours and it's free right now. We can edit it by clicking here. This is everything about our website that you have to know as a teacher. If you have any questions, any further questions, you can inform me. And by the way, don't forget to keep the language English. If you put it in Arabic or Turkish, it will not be supported because you have to teach English. That's everything. Thank you for watching and see you later. Good luck.